Oh, I just hit Jose.
Cameraman down.
Oh, I think I just killed Jose.
Swords off, swords off, swords off, swords off, swords off.
I hope he's okay. He has a really
Put the
sweet
swords
family.
away. Put the swords away.
Oh. Hello, welcome to Street Gamers. I'm Alan Clark. I'm so sorry today, really.
I'm Kevin Rose. Thanks for joining us on the Street. I'm not
With
a
a
breath.
laser sword.
Poor Jose.
He was a nice man.
Yeah.
Woo! What was that pillow that they threw at us?
What's all this crap?
What is this stuff? Look at this thing.
This is the.
This is like a half a man.
This is the
Oh,
pillow
this
on the
is from
internet.
Japan.
Yes, it's from Japan. It's called the Man Pillow.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Put it on. See how comfortable
Dan's
it
been
is.
using this for the last few. Oh, it's actually quite
Now
nice.
you see why. Now you see why.
Looks like a
I
giant
see why.
travel pillow.
That's awesome.
Oh, well, today's a very special day, as you can probably guess by our sword fighting, right? We were celebrating the DVD release, and everybody's like, Dan's hot!
That was a dude that did that.
Oh, Lord.
Dan's
We're
got all kinds of
celebrating
fans.
the DVD release of Star Wars Episodes 4 through 6. We're very... And then Mom and that's fine. People are like throwing elbows. Woo!
And Sarah's out and about, so we asked Kat Schwartz to fill in. You remember Kat from Call for Help? Kat loves the Man Pillow.
Yes.
I love it.
You like it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Would you use something like that?
Maybe.
Whoa.
I'm
Nice.
liking it.
Gotta like
Yeah,
that.
thanks for having me, guys.
If you guys want to get one of these lightsabers, by the way, these are really awesome. They're by masterreplicas.com. And we have had way too much...
Just kidding. Peace.
We've had too much fun with these things. But I think we actually started breaking them, but they're really, really good. Go buy them.
Duct tape around the base station
I guess
is
they're
because
bad. I've been hitting this
we
thing
were
so
battling
hard.
so hard.
No, mine's got the duct tape. Mine's a little bad one. Yeah, so I know it's really bad. I'm like, hello, this is broken, so what about another one? So, the DVD has come out, and finally, George Lucas has decided to release Star Wars on DVD. Now, I just have to throw a few things out there. George has tweaked the Greedo scene in Mos Eisley again! He added Hayden Christensen at the end of Return of the Jedi, and fixed several other problems, as they put it, plus remastered the whole damn thing. I think it is wrong.
Well, I think it's cool. There's one thing that's cool.
Oh,
Hold
God,
on.
solo shooting. Come on.
There's one thing that's cool, and they scan these in high res because eventually they're going to release these in HD DVD, which is going to be really cool.
All right, that's cool.
That is cool.
But still,
The other
Greedo shooting
stuff,
Han Solo. Come
yeah.
on, Greedo shooting. Luke Skywalker screaming. Now when he jumps off of the thing in the Cloud City thing, he screams like a little girly man. What? He was like, "You're my father? Screw you!" You know what he was doing? Now he's screaming.
I'm not a big fan of all that. But in a couple weeks, we're going to go inside the remastering facility. This
That's
is
true,
cool.
that is pretty
They actually took about 600 Macs to do it, to actually remaster all this footage.
Ooh.
Look at those machines. Probably would have only taken about a dozen Windows machines, but just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I like Macs.
Intel video processing. Hello.
That's right.
So, in honor of the release, we are going to give away 2 copies of the DVD box set to the audience.
Audience. Wait. But first, what we should do, let's make them work for it. Let's make them work for it a little
Okay.
bit. Let's see who has the best Star Wars reenactment.
Okay.
Whoever can do that.
All right, I'm going to pick somebody. We're going to have
Let's find out.
And our judge, we're going to have Joshua Brentano, who just knows everything about Star Wars. All right, who wants to play? Who wants to play? Yeah, you got one? You want one? You want in? All right, you in. What's your name here?
Alan.
Alan. All right, where are you from?
Well, let's say San Francisco.
Okay, let's say San Francisco. I don't know where he's from, so San Francisco is great. All right, so what's your Star Wars? Go for it.
Oh, you want me to start doing it right now?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. I need a.
Yeah, okay, all right.
This is
We'll do this. Okay.
All right.
So who are you playing? Who are you portraying?
I am Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's Darth Vader. She's Luke. Okay, here we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think that's good for a DVD trilogy set. There you go. Thanks for playing. I appreciate it. You were a great Luke Skywalker, by the way. I really believed your no. All right.
That wasn't bad.
How good was that?
That was pretty good. Man, we have one more to give away, right?
We got one more. We're not going to do it now.
A little bit later in the show.
No. We don't want to get rid of them all at once.
Yes.
We got 2. So that was good. Oh, and don't forget, tomorrow I'll be interviewing Chewbacca live
That's cool.
from the Millennium Falcon.
Speaking Shiri Wook.
Speaking Sherwood, yeah.
Very cool.
That's some stuff.
Now, also, speaking of all this Star Wars stuff, Dan is hooked on Star Wars Galaxies.
Yes.
He's like a master. Let's do Galaxy fan.
Yeah. We got Star Wars. I haven't gotten into it yet.
No. Stop your clapping, Dan. I hate this game. This game's stupid. The reason this game is stupid is because Dan is like a master fire maker. He like makes little fires for people and stuff like that.
No.
That's what you do.
What do you do? What do you do? What do you make?
The problem with the game,
I think the real life fighter and a doctor man.
dude. The
Oh, a doctor? Are you a Dr. Wookie?
I'm a Dr. Wookie.
Oh, yeah! So Dan comes in and like, you saw Band-Aids.
That's what they
and
do.
runs
That's
off
the
and
problem with
fights.
the game is you like kill little, you make twigs and mix things together, and it's just like But anyway,
That said,
that said, I was trying to talk Dan into selling his character on eBay because they're going for a lot of money. And check out on eBay. Check out what I found here. Look at this Star Wars Galaxy's Jedi account for a Jedi character, $1,200.
Whoa!
You need to sell your account.
wow.
Make some cash.
Make some bank.
$1,200.
And then play it again. It'll be like you're playing it for the first time again.
There's no bids on
No
that.
bids. Zero bids on that.
Oh, there's a
Zero bids on that one. But
Yeah, did you have to spoil it
no,
like
but there was
that?
another one. We saw another
It
one
was very
earlier
impressive.
that was
It's really-
$1,600 and there were 15 bids. So,
Yes.
booyakasha. I don't know.
You don't have to lie.
I was lying. I made all that up.
But since Dan is such a big fan,
Yes.
we wanted to bring some Star Wars Galaxies and actually give them out to today's callers.
Yes.
So if
rather
you call in
than,
today,
the UK2.
right, the Unreal
UK2.
Tournament, UK2, Unreal Tournament, which we normally give out, but
Yes.
it's Star Wars Day. Why not give away the Galaxies? Sure, cool stuff. Excellent.
Well, we also have some Star Wars Jedi Alliance, right?
No.
No?
No,
Academy.
that's
Jedi
later.
Academy. Oh, ooh,
That's later. Maybe we're giving those with it.
split the surprise. No. I
Now-
think I did. I think I just did.
Into a little, tech news gossip.
Oh, yes,
we
yes,
have
yes.
heard
Yes.
there's evidence floating around the internet that Google may be developing a web browser. Believe it or not, here's what we found. Let's take a look at the website.
Let's check the facts.
The first thing that we found was a URL registered called, let's see here, is it gbrowser.com.
gbrowser.com.
That's registered in Google's name. That's fact number one.
That's a very interesting fact.
The Register is reporting that Google is building a browser, and to back it up, it shows that actually Google has hired a top developer from Sun, a top Java developer, also 4 developers from Microsoft's IE team. So
and
they're
access,
grabbing
they did
people
IE
from-
and access.
Yes, that's awesome
That is
though.
awesome.
I love it when they steal people away from
Signing
Microsoft.
people up.
So that's pretty cool. And also one
Oh,
of
and the Longhorn UI guy.
right, the Longhorn UI guys. Google hired the people from Longhorn.
They're like, you know what? We'll give you more money.
That must suck to be Microsoft. Here you're developing this operating system, Longhorn, you know, and
Yeah.
you're like got your top UI guys, and they're like, here's my 2 weeks. They're like, what? We're working on a new operating system.
Although I'm sure Microsoft has got like engineers like in a Pez dispenser in the back, right? They're just like, hey, we're not for UI guys.
For sure. How's that go? Get it?
It's like they code on typewriters at Microsoft.
Yes. That's cool though. We're excited about that. Also, the New York Post is also reporting on this as well because Google raised $1.67 billion. They have the cash now.
Yeah.
Throw analytics, their cash. And
I also
boost
reported on it
people.
on my website.
Yes, and we know it's fact when it's on your.
Yep. If it's on
nasty, ugly
alexalbright.com,
website.
it's fact.
Is that the first time you said your website on?
It is. That's it. Number 1, baby. And now it's now.
Yes.
It's typepad or whatever. And the graphics are pretty bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Graphics
Colors.
stuff.
I'm gonna use that Sarah tip from yesterday to get a better color scheme.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Now, one more thing we want to mention as well, I forgot to mention about these
Oh, the bug
articles.
thing?
The bug thing. Mozilla, who is developing, it looks like they're going to use the Firefox engine to create this browser, so it's not going to be like a Windows IE thing.
Right.
Because there was a bug posted on Mozilla's website that actually said this was fixed by Google. And people were like, what? Why is Google fixing browser ads? But wanted to let you know about that news as
That's
well.
good. That's hot news. I'm happy.
Yep.
So tonight we have a great show. We got a pillow that tells you when the waves are good for surfing, which I'm very excited about.
Not the man pillow.
Not the man pillow. This
No.
one's more to the point.
Plus, we're going to show you a way to back up your PS2 games. And we're going to show you about the latest crop of high-tech cell phones,
Yes.
PDA/cell phones.
Yes, I'm very excited because I have, well, we'll talk about this later, I have the Samsung i600.
The jank cell phone.
It's not
Dude, the
super
face
jank.
went out on that earlier today.
All right, it's super jank. Shut
It is
it.
a little jank. Now, Kat,
a little
what,
jank.
what are you doing today?
Today I'm going to show you a search engine that's almost as good as Google. It's powered by Google, but it gives you a little more information. It's pretty hot. And I'm also going to talk about what I've been doing. It has something to do with this magazine right here.
Is that, is that you on the
It's
cover?
not a nudie mag, but I have started a column called Ask the Tech Chick. I'll show you guys a little bit more later, but people write in, ask me tech questions, I
Picture?
take a hot picture and answer them.
That was nice. There's a little basic instinct there.
You
in the
like
picture
that?
there. Wow.
I don't think so.
What are you up to, Yoshi?
Well, I got here and there's all these games here, so I figured I'd kind of pick through them and steal the ones I really like. I mean, borrow the ones I really like.
Yes.
Because stealing's bad.
That's one of the big perks of working here.
Yes, it is. I'm
Lots
also
of
doing a
games.
little troubleshooting on my X Station. I hate to say it. Had to resolder a wire and ended up breaking the faceplate of it off. So I'm rebuilding it.
You should have heard Yoshi this morning.
Oh, he was.
Did you hear him come out of the
He was
room? He was upset. He was
Upset.
very
Yeah, he was
upset.
upset. That's a good way to put it.
You delete expletives, you know.
Yes.
Yes, we saw the censorship bar on his
throws
mouth again.
stuff.
He was throwing
Hits
stuff.
people.
He hit me a couple
No, I'm
times.
just kidding.
He threw me.
That's right. Dan gets it off.
Dan, you weigh like 20
Out of
pounds.
here, boy. Not damn with the man pillow. Dan just like this.
What are you doing on today's show, Dan?
Anyways, I'm taking your phone calls. That phone number is 800-839-7880. Cap, it's a new number, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Anyways, also email us on our web form at
Thank you.
g4techtv.com/AskTSS. And if you're in the beautiful, sunny Los Angeles, we want you to be in our studio audience, see the show, get free stuff. What more could you want? Just go to thescreensavers.com and click on the tickets link. That's simple. Got you guys.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Dan.
Cool.
It is time for our first
Time
live
for
call.
Jason joins us on the G4 Tech TV Netcam Network. How you doing there, Jason?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Good.
Pretty good. What can we do for you? Hey, wait.
Hi.
Have you ever wanted to be a Jedi Knight?
No, not really.
Okay.
No?
Well, you're going to get a copy of Star Wars Galaxy, unfortunately.
Cool, thanks.
Are you at a food pantry or something?
Does it look like it?
What's going on back?
That's my girlfriend's vanity behind me.
That'll always
We
do.
know about that stuff.
Anything and everything back there.
Sarah brings all the crap over. It's like, it happens.
Yeah.
What? Before I dig myself.
Yeah, right. What can we do for you
today?
Jason? Nah.
Yeah, I just got a webcam and it didn't come with any software or anything like that. And I was just wondering what out there is available for me to use for free and stuff like that.
So what are you using right
Yeah, I
now?
was going to say, how are you
NetMeeting.
making it work? Net meeting?
I figured out how to get NetMeeting working.
Okay.
Okay.
So NetMeeting is pretty much it's built into Windows.
Yep.
A lot of people can't find it in Windows XP.
Because it's not an extension of Windows XP.
It's hidden.
Yeah.
You have to go and type in it's conf.exe, it's start run conf.exe, and that'll launch NetMeeting.
Yep.
But there are some alternative applications as well. Let me close up these options. A few of them we like. Yahoo Messenger is an awesome one for video conferencing. It has it built right in. Of course,
Yeah.
you have to download Yahoo Messenger completely free. Sign up for an account. You can use that as well. What else do we have here? MSN Messenger.
yeah.
You use this one as well. That's built into Windows XP. That works for video conferencing. Webcam 32. Now, Webcam 32, Dan, do we use that for video conferencing or just for capturing and uploading images?
Yeah, exactly. Just in
Okay.
case you wanted to do that to his home website or whatever. But also, I wanted to mention that using the MSN Messenger, Yahoo Messenger, they're really good because there's no the firewall doesn't get away. With NetMeeting, it's a big problem.
So it opens up the stuff
Yeah, 'cause
itself.
it's going when it's over port 80, right? So
Right.
it's like if the internet's working fine.
That's cool. That's
is
good.
cool.
That's good to know because Dan deals with more netcams than we ever will.
I don't think
I used to
I've
do
ever
that
used
stuff.
a Netcam in my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kat and I used to run the little netcam booth back in the day. That was fun.
That's awesome. I've never used a Netcam. Don't know why I would.
They're cool. They're cool. But there's a
Although
couple.
we give them away. No, they're cool because we give them away.
That's right.
So there's a reason. All right, thanks for the call, Jason. We got lots more shows still to come. Coming up later, mobile phones do more than just make phone calls. And after the break, don't worry about lugging all your PS2 games around ever again. Find out how when the Screensavers continue.
Now I've shown you how to back up your Xbox games to your hard drive. Well, today, Robert Heron is here to show you how to do it on the PS2. Now, we have to tell you the software that we're going to show you today can be used for illegal purposes, so make sure you own the games that you are backing up. Something tells me I'm not even going to go there. Make sure you own the games. So what are we doing? What are we doing today? How are you going to do this?
We are adding a hard drive to the PS2, which is really built for a hard drive already. And it's very, very easy.
Cool. Show me how to do it.
Simple. First, buy yourself a PS2 network adapter. For the US versions and most North American versions, on the back of it, in addition to connecting to the PS2 itself, there's a great little hard drive interface. Simple as that. Buy a hard drive, anywhere from 40 to 120 gigabytes.
And that's the max that you can put in is 120 gigs?
Yeah. Anything over 120 gigs, it just won't recognize it. I haven't actually tested anything larger, but I just didn't want to waste the drive on like half the space.
Okay.
So, simple. Set it for being a master drive. Plug it in.
So it just slides right in there. You don't have to screw anything down or...
No, it actually holds itself in place. It just
nice.
clips onto the back, like so.
Okay.
And then, hey, on the back of the PS2, the wonderful expansion bay.
Pop that out.
Pop that baby right off, which you have to do anyway for the network adapter. It slides right in. Click. Done.
That's it?
That's it.
That's easy.
Wow.
Dude, compared to my Xbox, I should have been doing this all along. The Xbox had to solder like 15 different wires and
For me, it just breathed new life into the product itself.
Yeah.
The PlayStation is a great console, but it's getting a little long in the tooth. And for me now, it's like I've grabbed all my game discs, brought them over,
These are
sat
not
down.
all your games. You tell
Not
me
every
you
one
own
of them,
every single
but
game here?
I have at least 30, 40 games, and
Oh.
it's really nice to just put every single one of them on here, so it's like one unit I can take anywhere.
Gotcha. Okay, so now the software doesn't come built into the PS2 that allows
at
you to
all.
back them up. You have to buy a third-party application.
And there are two of them currently out there, and we have HD Advance.
So these two guys right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's two called HD Advance and HD Loader. HD Loader is generally considered to be the first one.
Mm-hmm.
HD Advance is like a rip-off copy of it. There was that's some background story right there, and who really knows which came first? But
One better than the other, or
they are identical for
Okay.
all intents and
So
purposes.
either one you can find online.
No, yeah, you can find them both online. We have the links in the article.
Okay.
Essentially, they work exactly the same. The menus are slightly different, but essentially the same thing. We can just dive right into showing
Okay,
what
so
that
you've
is
put
on
the drive
screen.
in, you've booted the disc, and then
Put the disc in, load it up, and you end up with a blank screen. In this case, I've got all my games loaded up on here, and as you can see, there are quite a few. And it's
Wow.
as simple as, once it's loaded onto the drive, it's as simple as basically clicking, either double-clicking with the X button, and it loads that particular title up.
very cool. No more. You don't have to put the disc back in. The reasons why
No.
people would want to do this, we
No.
should say,
Yeah.
are for if you have kids around the house, you don't want to scratch your discs. It's,
Protecting your investment.
and
number
also,
one.
and the speed, right? Does it
Totally.
load a lot faster?
Kiss the load times goodbye, because
Awesome.
that's the best part. If you have a game that just drags down with long load times in between scenes or whatever, that eliminates that whole problem. And it works with about 95% of the games out there right now, which is, I really only found one title that just didn't refuse to work with. And your online games it won't work with, which is
Because
pretty obvious.
It's much like the Xbox Live. You can't play an online game. It's going to check to see if it's playing off the hard drive.
Exactly.
I see. Okay.
Exactly.
Very cool. So how do we do it? Let's do one of them right now.
Let's do one. I've got a disc loaded up. I think it was NHL 2K3, and that's one I haven't converted yet. On this menu, you just select convert, whoop, insert the disc, which I already did, and you hit go. And it's going to check the disc real quick, and then you give the name, file name, which you do yourself, and then you just hit OK.
It stores it to the hard drive, organizes it, everything.
Yeah, keeps it in alphabetical order in this case, so I'm just going to punch in, NHL 2K3 or whatever. I'm just going to do NHL real quick. Oops, how about I go the other way?
There you go.
And
And then once you click OK here, it's going to create that name for the game title, right? And then just save it down, and you launch
And then you'll see it start to copy it over. The drive itself that's built in, the disk drive, is the optical drive I'm talking about, the DVD-CD drive. It's a little slow. So when you're transferring the titles from the disk to the hard drive, it can take up to half an hour for
Okay.
the title. So
That's not too bad, though.
That's the only downside.
All right, so
Once
tell
it's
me,
done,
what's
it's done.
what's the cost of these as well? What are we talking about? I mean, aside from the drive and the kit, just for the HD Loader software.
You have to have a PS2 network adapter. It's about $35, $40.
Right.
The software itself, either one's about $40 in the stores, or you get it online.
Very cool. Very easy. Thanks, Robert.
Simple.
Excellent. Backing up your PS3 games, check out Robert's article. You've got links, everything you're going to need. Check out screensavers.com. And here's Kat with some cool info.
That was badass.
Cool?
Right on. Yeah. Hey guys, post your resume or your profile on G4 Tech TV's Career Center powered by DICE. September 13th to the 24th, you'll be automatically entered to win DICE's $4,000 cold hard cash sweepstakes. Oh yeah. Just go to g4techtv.com/techjobs to post your resume and enter. Now don't move a muscle. We've got a pillow that tells you if it's time to break out the surfboard and bust a move. And after the break, take your PDA to the next level. No, not public displays of affection. Your personal digital assistant will show you the cutting edge when the screensavers continue.
Welcome back to the show. We're about to get into our segment here. And we got Martin Sargent lurking around on the Unscrewed set. What are you guys doing over there?
What do you think? We're sitting in a bar. What do you think we're doing over here? We're talking about the coming apocalypse, of course. Isn't that what everyone does at a bar?
They do.
I was just explaining to Kevin that as we approach the year 2012, which Kevin's got a little too much. 2012, that's the end of the Mayan calendar. And as that date approaches, we've entered a period of space-time called the quickening. And as we basically hurtle towards the end of the world as we know it. You following all this, sir? Following this? Well, this is the reason why on Screw tonight we've invited the world's foremost expert on doomsday bunkers onto the program. This guy, check it out. Here, Philip Holmes. This guy lives in this massive bunker deep below the earth in Montana wilderness, and he's going to explain to you people how to build your own doomsday bunker. He's also going to dish about how disappointed he was when, the whole Y2K thing didn't quite pan out. Because spent a lot of money on that and didn't go quite according. By the way, Kevin, I'm looking for a bunker buddy right now for my own bunker. You got any plans for after the doomsday yet?
Sarah's my bunker buddy, actually.
There's your bunker buddy? All right, that's cool. That's
Dan's
cool.
free, though.
Dan's free? What about Kat? What's Kat doing? Kat, you got bunker plans yet for the doomsday?
I have the man pillow. I don't think I'm cool with that.
What am I doing wrong here?
Alex would probably be down with
Yeah,
that.
well, anyway, that's all coming up tonight on Unscrewed, 11:30 Eastern. You know what else we're going to do on Unscrewed
that?
tonight? We're going to install Linux. I said that for their benefit. It was being
There's like 2 of them that were like, yeah, I'm staying. Yeah.
That's all.
Excellent. Alex, what do you think? Build a bunker?
Wow. I actually have a bunker. It was pre-ordered back in '99. And I also was upset about that. Well, cool. All right. I'll have to watch that and learn how to build a bunker. All right. If you're like me, and I know you like to be, well, no, I don't even really want to be, you'll have a really cool PDA that takes care of all of your needs. Well, we've got G4 Tech TV Labs technical analyst Han Choi come out and show us some PDA cell phones. Han, how you doing?
Good.
Thanks for coming in.
I'm glad I didn't get sucked into that.
I am glad I didn't get sucked into that. Although I could have used a drink.
Don't we all?
Wouldn't we all? So, these are the top 5. These are like the top of the line right now.
These are the latest ones out there, yeah. Well, the Trio 600 isn't. This is where we're going to start because this is the best one out there so far.
Right.
Like,
And this has been out for a while,
It's been a while, and rumors there's a new one coming out, so
Oh, the
we'll talk about that.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
But there's a rumor. I think a pretty good rumor.
All
but
right.
that's basically the pinnacle. Nice keyboard, screen, all that.
Yeah.
But this is all from now on, this is all brand new stuff that
new.
is going to hit the shelves in probably next few weeks, or you'll see towards Christmas.
Okay.
So, first one, BlackBerry. This is it's exclusively for T-Mobile.
Wait a minute, that's not a BlackBerry. Blackberries are these big things like
I
this.
know, this is the amazing thing. They redesigned it.
Oh.
The keyboard, that is what uniquely BlackBerry is about. So,
Well, so now it's just a number pad.
it looks like a number pad, but it's not actually. It is actually a full QWERTY keyboard, only you don't have to actually multi-tap like cell phones, all that really bad SMS stuff.
Yeah,
regular stuff. You don't have to do that. It's like a regular QWERTY keyboard. It's just not. It's got less buttons.
But these have, well, yeah, obviously. So this has, each number has 2 letters on it?
Two letters.
How do you
The software actually deciphers what you're trying to type and kind of predicts what you're trying to type. But
Is that
it's a bit more intelligent than most cell phones.
Okay, a T9 or whatever it was. Yeah, that stuff is like...
Never works. But this is actually really good. It takes time to get used to. And so people who have Blackberries now, or what do they call crackberries?
Blueberries, I think is what my dad calls them.
Yeah,
he loves
you
it.
get addicted to them pretty
Yeah.
easily. Well, this will be just the same effect, and it's got it has AIM.
But it's only
Yahoo
T-Mobile.
Messenger. Yeah, it's only T-Mobile.
Next.
T-Mobile has control of
Next. I'm Verizon. Let's go next.
Okay, this is the Sony Ericsson P910A.
Okay.
Okay, so this doesn't look anything much different than the previous version,
Yeah, the big thing.
except this is a big different thing. They put a keyboard.
Okay, now I'm just going to try this keyboard here.
Good luck.
Whoops, whoops, whoops. I'm trying the keyboard. Whoops.
Is it
Whoops.
terrible
Trying the
keyboard? You
Whoops,
kind of have
whoops.
to stick your fingers up and
Whoops.
kind of balance it.
Ow, it pins my fingers. Let's buy this one. How much is this?
It's a whopping $900.
Woo!
But I won't qualify that they don't have a carrier. That's why. Usually,
bet.
usually when you buy a cell phone, there's the carrier subsidizes some of the cost.
Sure.
To take your money on the service side,
Yeah.
right? But they don't have that. So.
Gee, I wonder why. Maybe the keyboard.
Yeah, you save free that.
So, what's next?
This is a monster. This is a PDA.
This can't be a cell phone, please.
Can I just compare it? I'm gonna
can't
put
be
a
a
Trio
cell
right next to
phone.
it. Yeah, it's
Look
massive.
at that.
Yeah,
It's like
it's absolutely massive.
It's like it ate a cell phone.
Yeah, so basically it's a full PDA, but it's got wireless everything. It's got Bluetooth, the Wi-Fi, the cell phone, the GPRS data stuff, all that, everything.
But-
and it's absolutely massive. So.
Yes, it is,
Like,
hon.
you look like a total idiot talking.
It's got a camera. Yeah, wait. Okay, let's see if we can get it with me talking to. Hey, how's everything going? Yeah, no, I'm talking into my PDA for no apparent reason. Yeah, Han's here. No, so okay.
No, but
so
the keyboard comes off so you can make it a little smaller. But
Oh, that's much smaller.
Yeah, much smaller.
Oh, that,
yeah,
I would feel totally comfortable.
I
talking
never
about that.
liked Pocket PC as a phone.
Neither did I.
I've never seen one I liked.
Okay.
I don't know. I bet they keep making them.
All
I don't know
right.
why.
Next.
But the T-Mobile Sidekick 2, this is a new one. This just went on sale today,
I should
actually.
hold it like this, right?
Actually,
Because
funny enough, in Santa Monica is the first place it's available in the U.S.
Sort of funny. No, it's funny.
Because we're here. 'Cause,
Yes.
a few months ago we wouldn't have.
That's true. You wouldn't have been able to go.
Yeah, exactly. So it's awesome. I love the design. It's my favorite device. Messaging rocks on this thing.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that you start using and you just never put it down. Like I am never on AOL or AIM or any of those things at my desk. When I have this thing, I'm always on it.
So okay,
It's
so
really
let's.
weird.
So this, if you had to buy one, what would it be?
I would buy the Sidekick first.
The Sidekick?
Yeah, but of course you're not a T-Mobile fan.
No, I just don't have T-Mobile. I mean, I'd be a fan, but I just don't have the possibility of using it.
Yeah, well, okay, so service can be a problem. So in that case, the Trio wins hands down because it is available on every single network.
Right, because Verizon just got it.
Verizon has it, AT&T has it, Sprint has it, and
Okay.
obviously T-Mobile has it.
So if you have T-Mobile, it's the Sidekick 2. If you don't, it's the Trio 600.
Yeah, that's the way I would do it.
So much for coming in. That was G4 Tech TV, Lab Atlas Android. Check out a full review of these at thescreensavers.com. Now don't go anywhere. Kat's going to show you one of the coolest search engines out there. And the surf is up, but are you? Up next, we'll take a look at the Wave Pillow that monitors wave conditions so you don't have to after the break.
Welcome back to the Screensavers. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albright. Coming up in this half hour, Kat Schwartz is visiting us for a few days. And today she's going to show us how to use Amazon's new search engine. That's kind of interesting.
And you're going to give away another Star Wars DVD box set to an audience member with the best Star Wars reenactment.
Keep thinking. I didn't see many hands up there, people.
No shit.
Keep thinking. Who are you next? I'll be up there. And please turn off any portable electronic devices. We've got the first ever Netcam call made from a commercial airliner in flight.
Live.
That's going to be awesome.
That's going to be cool.
All right, now I love to surf.
Yes.
But getting up in the morning, dawn, to check the surf conditions, not so good.
It sucks. Once you're up,
Yeah,
you're
you're
up.
up.
You can't go back to sleep.
Yeah, the surf conditions are dumb, and you're like, I gotta go back to sleep, and you can't. Well, fortunately, an inventor in Australia decided to invent a wave pillow that lets you know if the surf conditions are worth heading out. So we asked him to send us the quality, and you know how much I love to go to the beach.
Right.
Well, you remember.
That's the first time we met was actually on the beach.
It was at the beach.
That was fun.
God, that was fun, wasn't it? Man, that really hurt. I remember that day.
You should see when Yoshi and Dan met. Actually,
What else you got going with them?
they won't play it.
They won't play that clip? No,
that was awesome.
really good.
Yeah.
I guess it's not for
Not
TV.
for TV. No more
next time.
spanking that.
So the wave pillow, less the Yoshi spanking.
Yes, yes.
We asked this Australian inventor. Now I do have to say right off the top, it's a prototype.
Right.
So we're going to give it a lot of leeway because he was like, "Look, you're interested in the wave pillow. I'll send you what I got."
Right.
So we had to do a little bit of work. Now, first off, this is the wave pillow. Okay. And what you do is you plug it in using, well, what we would like to call, I don't want to call it jank, really, but it is a lens cap. It's a lens. There you go. This is actually a film canister.
Yeah.
Film canister and some telephone wire is how this is set up. So prototype, just prototype. Now what happens is you plug this thing into your computer, okay, and it plugs in the serial port, and it surprisingly actually runs.
You think you would go USB?
You think it would this?
Who's using serial anymore?
I'll tell you why. It's a MIDI device. So this is actually acting like a MIDI instrument. So
see.
it goes through and it sends it all through MIDI, which
Okay.
is interesting to say the least. Okay, so now what happens is we asked them to send us the software. Now this is what we got with the software, which is just a whole bunch of Java classes. And so
you have to compile the program in order to get it to run?
You can see it right here. What we did was we actually had to type in Java, gateway with a capital G, these two different ports to open up, and then it connects to the server. Okay? All this stuff, again, prototype. So they're going to make it a lot less.
They're going to slap a nice GUI on it.
Nice GUI on all that
Okay.
stuff. So this is what happens. What happens is you set this up, and it opens up this Flash user interface. So what happens here is, it doesn't do this now, but like if you click on Australia, woo, do you see that? Wow, let me do that again so everybody can catch it at home, right? You look over here, Australia, and then the camera guy's going to freak out again, and there it goes. Now, see, hot, wasn't it? Of course, Australia doesn't work in this version of the software. So even though it pops up real nice, you can't get any information.
But they're working on it.
They're working on it. We're giving it to them. They're
Prototype.
working on it. This is a great idea. So you go to Los Angeles, you click on it. Now,
There's
connect to the
only one
internet.
beach in Los
There's
Angeles.
only one beach in Los Angeles, apparently. And down here, you can see it pulls up the wave size in meters, because, of course, they're weird in Australia. It doesn't use feet or anything like that. And the wind direction, where the wind's coming from, and the frequency of the waves.
Okay, so this is going out to the internet. It's using a
Going out to the
machine,
internet.
pulling that information.
Yes.
And then it works like an alarm clock?
It does. So what you do is you set the maximum wave size that you'll wake up for, the time you want to wake up, and then, of course, you can go about this far from your computer and go to sleep. And then, if the waves are big enough, it'll vibrate. We couldn't get it to vibrate. Again, prototype.
Right.
So this is going to run about $100 and hopefully work, which we're assuming. And that's pretty much it.
If you close the browser window, does it just shut down the entire application and it doesn't work, or do you have to leave the browser window
You
open?
got to leave the browser window open.
Okay, prototype.
Prototype.
But it's cool. Sometimes we like to get these products in, show you what's to come, and this one just happened to really suck and didn't work.
So if you want more information, head over to thescreensavers.com and find out more. And I'll catch out some information for you.
Sounds like a killer idea, bro. Don't miss the Gravity Games presented by Saturn. This week on the Outdoor Life Network, see some of the world's best athletes compete in events like biking, freestyle motocross, and skateboarding, yo. The competitions are Tuesday through Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Pacific. So check your local listings and visit OLN's website at olntv.com for more info. Now stay tuned. We're going to show you how to search the web in a style that you haven't seen. It's awesome. Stay tuned. When it comes to search engines, there's no beating Google.com. Google.com. We all know that. But there's a close second here. It's saucy, and it does lots of stuff for you. This is called A9.com, and it's Amazon's answer to a search engine.
Yeah, this is cool. This has been all over the place. I've seen it on Slashdot. All the different media sites are picking this up because they're doing a twist on the traditional search engine.
They are. They're giving you lots of information. Now, the first thing that you're going to notice is different is they actually ask you to sign in. So you have to have an Amazon.com username and password to get the full use out of this search engine. You can just use it regularly, but once you sign in, it gives you this right here, your history. So all of the search inquiries that you've typed in, the whole history of you using this, they show up here, which is kind of nice. Because say you found something on a site, you want to know exactly where you found it.
What if you type in something
here.
naughty? Can you like clean it out later?
Naughty? I don't know, Kevin.
I don't know. I'm just saying some people want to be able to clear their searches.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. You just go up to the preferences. It gives you all kinds of stuff. But then the cool thing, so then you type in something, say Dell Computers, whatever. It gives you all kinds of information, and you can tailor the information on the right-hand side. So say I want Dell Computers, but I just don't want web results, which show up in the far left. I also want books that mention Dell Computers. I want images that show Dell Computers. I want movies. It gives you all types of information that you request on the right hand side.
That is the freakiest thing I've ever seen. That is
cool,
the weird.
The freakiest? The web is powered by Google. The books is Amazon. Images is Google Images. Movie, IMDb. The references is Guru.net. So, like you would get a definition, a pronunciation, something like that. History, and then you've got all your bookmarks. And this tab's kind of cool, too. It's a diary. So say I finally... Oh, you're not allowed to read my diary.
Dan would love that. He writes sometimes at night.
So say you visit a website. Say you visit a website that you liked, and you want to make comments on it saying, oh, this is actually where I found the information I needed. You have to download the A9 toolbar, but this is just as good as the Google toolbar. And then you just hit the diary button, and you enter in information here. And then if you want to find that information from your diary, you just go back to your main page, and you can go diary here, and it loads up. So like I looked at the screensavers, and I go, this is the website that's hosted by 2 hot guys. And then it gives me, yes, this is in fact that website. Yeah. So see, I enter in here hot guys, and it'll give me my diary with you in it.
That's cool. I like that.
Thank you. So
all three? Is all
A9, yeah.
toolbars and everything?
A9, check it out.
A9.com.
And I wanted to again mention that this is what I've been up to. This is Stuff Magazine here. I'll show you. Okay, so I am now the tech chick. And I'm going to have the techchick.com up pretty quickly. Send your questions to askkat@stuffmagazine.com, and I answer them. And for the next year, you're going to see pictures of me answering questions. Just for you guys.
Pictures of you doing different things?
Yeah. That's it. Thank you.
Let me just tell you, Kat, I was never asked to do Stuff Magazine, Maxim, FHM.
Nobody wants to see you like that.
No.
Okay. Nobody wants to see
You
you.
got to shave your legs,
Hey, you're the one
baby.
who dressed up as Monica Lewinsky. No one wants to see that either.
Hello. He's got a point.
Anyways, coming up after the break, we're taking more of your live calls. It's coming up right after this.
We were going to take a live next call from the plane in flight.
But as the airlines are...
We've lost the plane.
Well, we haven't lost the plane. The plane went down.
The plane was delayed. The plane was
delayed, like all planes usually do.
Yes. So, but we have a live caller instead.
Let's do that.
All right, Angie joins us on the phone. Hey, Angie.
Hello,
How are you?
Where are you calling from?
San Diego.
San Diego.
Ooh,
Love San
very
Diego.
nice. I own a home.
That's great.
No, I don't really.
What can we help you out with?
Well, I need to know what spyware is
Okay.
That's
and
pretty straightforward.
what does it do.
Are you having some problems with ads popping up, or?
Yes.
Have you been to any questionable sites at all?
Kevin.
Myself?
You have any kids in the house or anything like that?
Let's see. I have a 25-year-old son that comes by once in a while.
That's the guy.
That's the guy.
He's the guy. Well, spyware is actually when a company installs software on your computer without your knowledge. So basically, they install software that you don't ask them to, and that they don't tell you is in there.
That spies on the things that you're
Spies
doing.
on the things that you're doing and pop up advertisers and stuff like that. It's highly annoying.
Yes, I hate it because many people won't know how to get rid of it. They'll be sitting there browsing the web, just going to their standard sites, and even sites that don't normally have pop-ups will all of a sudden magically have pop-ups appear in the corner of the screen.
Even with pop-up blockers, they don't stop that stuff. I mean, I'd say like 75% of the calls, because of course, if you know computers, you get the calls from everybody you ever know when their computer goes down. Usually it's about spyware. It's like, pop-ups are all over the place. Yeah.
So,
well, it's true. That's what they say.
So we have a couple applications that will help you out. One is AdAware. We love AdAware. It's a great little application.
Love it.
And download this and install it. They have a free version. And all you have to do is click on Scan Now. Make sure that you have all the latest updates. There's a way to go in there and do that. And it says perform a full system scan. And what this is going to do is going to scan all the files on your machine, also the applications and the processes that are running behind the scene. Sometimes there's stuff running in the background that you don't know is running there. It'll find that stuff. It'll search your registry, look for entries there that are known like adware and spyware.
And also tracking cookies if companies are using your cookies to track your
habits,
web
what you're
habits,
doing.
and then sending that information back when you get back to their site and get rid of all that stuff.
It goes through all of it. You can see that it's found a bunch of different objects here, and then basically it's going to go and clean up. It'll back up your registry. It'll back up those files just in case you remove something that you didn't really want to. And so this is the application that we recommend, either AdAware or also Spybot Search and Destroy. We'll have both of those applications in our show notes for you.
And how to
so
use
you can
it.
click on the links to get those.
Yes, now in honor of the release, we're giving away another copy of the Star Wars trilogies on DVD to the audience. All right. Now this time, who do we got? Come on. All right, come on down here, sir. In the baseball trade. No, you're good. Come on. Hurry up. We're good. It's on TV, baby. All right, so, what's your name?
Allie.
Allie? Your name?
Felix.
Felix, your name?
Victoria.
Victoria, okay. And what are you going to recreate for us?
I'm going to be Han Solo.
Han Solo.
Princess Leia.
Princess Leia, very good.
And Chewie.
Ah!
Nice.
See the resemblance. Okay, so here's the mic. Give it your best shot.
Princess, I'm only in it for the money.
Oh, you will get your reward.
Nice! There you are, the Star Wars trilogy for the Trump College Wookiee. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
That was awesome.
Did you see? Dude,
Princess Leia was hitting on you.
Dude, I know. Seriously, it happens all the
She
time.
was totally hitting on you. I saw that.
Dude, I love the drunk Wookiee in the back. He's like, hey, party! He's like, Han Solo's my man! Woo! Wookiee! All right, stay where you are. Next, we'll check in our inbox and see what's on your minds when the Screensaver continues. Yes, we are. Another great show has gone by.
That is it for this edition of the Screensavers. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albright. Thank you so much for joining us. We'd like to thank our guest, Han Choi from the G4 Tech TV Labs. And thanks to LucasArts for the copies of Jedi Knights 2, which I was throwing out randomly at the audience when you came back from a break. And thank you, Kat, so much for coming in. We'll see you all week.
Thank you.
All right, you guys have a great night. We'll see you guys.
Weeknights, late night. Hold on tight.
Get a load of this.
At 11, go crazy with Video Game Mania on X Play.
The biggest video